Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of my podcast, The Pondering Wisdom. Our guest today is Mr. Abhishek Hiremani. He's an analyst at a multinational company and a longtime friend. He's one of the most creative and unexpressive guys I know. Join us as we take a walk through how Abhishek started his photography journey, how he slowly but surely made progress, and was able to join one of the biggest college fests in India as a media head, how decisions he and I have taken have shaped our lives together and have enabled us to record this very episode today. How a book review task that Abhishek got in his high school turned into a learning experience, and much more. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Abhishek Hiremani. Hello, Abhishek. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, Akshay. Thank you.
Hello. Mr. Abhishek here is a civil engineer from one of the prestigious colleges in India. And along with the first guest, Abhishek Chavan, he was the creative, no, what were you, media head in the one of the
Media
best
head. Media head.
media head in one of the best fests in all of India. So, how was the experience, Mr. Hiremani? का आप
To
कुछ
that
बता सकते हैं हम
introduce
लोगों
as civil engineer.
Yes, I
Now
mean,
I'm working as a data analyst now.
yeah, but see, if you had not
Teaching
taken
people.
honors in civil, you wouldn't be working there.
I think that was a not so good decision. Taking honors.
You got too much committed.
But I have that BTech bracket honors in my degree right now.
Nice. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So if you'll ever use that honors later in the episode. But yeah, let's start with the media head part.
Media. I think media. I've been into media I think since first year.
Mm-hmm.
So slowly, by the time we have reached the fourth year, got a chance to head the media team in Incident, the Cultural Fest. It was a great experience. I think I learned a lot in that 3-4 months how the fest is working, what goes behind the fest, the efforts of so many people. And during the day of the fest, it is just pure satisfaction, nothing else.
Oh, nice. But like being with you there when all that stuff was happening, I didn't see much of satisfaction. It was more of taking camera and running around the events, trying to making sure that everything is covered.
Right, I think running around with my camera is what brings me satisfaction.
Ah, nice.
So
Page lines.
in that, if you see in that way, I
Uh-huh.
was satisfied. Very much satisfied in doing it.
Yeah. But this and all was not there in 12th, 11th and all. No? Like, yeah, camera photography was not there in 11th, 12th. I don't think.
So I think if I like look back into my photography journey, maybe it started all in 10th or 9th standard.
What?
I think when when my mom got a Samsung phone which had a pretty decent camera back then.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like experimenting like any other kid
Mm-hmm.
with the camera, with the not a DSLR, with the phone camera.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened at 10th, I guess during my 10th standard, I got a chance to go on a trip to Manali, Himachal.
Ah, okay, nice.
So I carried my phone with me,
Uh-huh.
although my mom's phone with me. So there I got a chance to like go around the nature, click pictures, all those stuff. So I think that is when I got into this journey of photography. So after that, 11th, 12th, I don't think there was much.
Yeah, I know.
Just going to the college. Think in base there's no chance to experiment with my photography. But yeah, when I got into first year,
Mm-hmm.
Like I had complete freedom, so I was like, I think I have a creative mind, I can do more of it. So I started. Again, it was with the camera. Well, I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
camera, phone camera.
Yeah.
Once I got my own phone, so I experimented for a year. I think that is when I got into photography, and slowly my interest went into designing, graphic design. So
Mm.
during lockdown, I had to learn Photoshop and stuff to get club works done. I did that, and maybe during the lockdown, it was more of graphic design than photography. But yeah, I did like photo editing back then as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got back to the college in third year, I bought the first mirrorless camera, which I have right now, Canon M50.
Nice.
So with that, I got a more professional experience of handling camera and learn more photography. And I think that is when I took a step ahead in photography, and I got my editing skills also better during this process.
Mm.
So I think in third year I got a chance to head the Engineer Media team, that is the Engineer Fest of NITK. And after
Technician.
that, me and Chavan were the media heads of NITK Racing.
Mm.
Post that in fourth year, I had got a chance to head the NC Media team. That is it.
Look at that. All started from getting 10 GPA in ninth standard.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
See,
If not, I'd not gone on the trip.
see,
I wouldn't be so interested in photography.
it all
Maybe not.
makes, yeah, it all makes sense. You should always get 10 GPA in ninth standard also.
It's if you're listening, GPA is important.
Yeah, GPA is very important. Even in ninth standard, which you think nobody asks.
So the thing, what motivated us to get a good GPA is when we were in our ninth standard, during the morning assembly, they used to call the 10th standard kids who had got selected for going on the trip. Which is like
Oh,
10, 15 people, they used to get them on the stage, and our teacher or principal used to come and they used to praise them ki, look at them, they got a chance to go on the trip just because they scored 10 and they studied well during that 9th standard.
uh-huh.
So this is your turn now. You have 1 year left to like study well and get a good score so that next year you'll end up being on the stage here.
Oh, yeah.
This thing used to happen right on the first day of our 9th standard academic year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, setting the goals in the
So
first day.
I think so
Oof.
teachers used to set the goal for us, not us, but yeah.
True, true.
After that, they used to select a few people, and
Uh-huh.
I think that was a good initiative which KV had, like especially our school.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think all KVs have it. I
No, I don't
I
think
was
so. But
like,
again, I
I
think they
think,
stopped this thing.
oh,
They
is it?
stopped this thing once we got graduated.
Ah, no. Sad for our juniors, I guess. I should have come like
Well,
five
in
days
that,
ago. It would have been peak.
I think you joined KVM in 10th standard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit happened.
So,
Ah, it's okay.
yeah, well, basically 9th standard. I don't remember much of 9th standard though.
Mm-hmm.
But मस्ती मस्ती में ऐसे ही कुछ भी पढ़ के मिल गया 10वीं पे ऐसे कुछ.
हाँ कॉलेज में क्या है चवन को 11 मिल गया था करके
Chavan got 11 GPA in
10th
10th
standard.
standard,
10th standard.
which was unheard of
Yeah.
before.
A man
I
is
don't
like
think anyone believed in the first one. He got
yeah.
11.
Overachiever among overachievers.
11. He got 11 GPA out of 10.
Yeah. Man is just cracked
Putting
that time.
101% efforts.
Yeah. One GPM more for handwriting. And his handwriting is not that great also. Yeah. uh,
I remember Chavan was also good at media fields, and then he was into Blender in 10th standard.
yeah. That guy was like, yeah, started creating bus and all in Blender from like when he was in seventh or eighth, I guess. In Gulbarga, nicely he was doing. Yeah. How do you think your that creative nerve built up? Like for Chavan, it was like he were some random day someone got a bus for his birthday, bus toy, and then he was fascinated by it, and then By sheer luck, someone gave him Blender software instead of giving him a video game to play. So he opened Blender
Mm.
and somehow started modeling. So that's how his initiation into the thing happened, kind of. And according to him, he thinks some part of it has to do with like him growing up to have that creative eye from the beginning. Do you think you have that creative eye? I mean, you obviously do, but do you think it's something that you have trained through the years, or do you think that is how you had it through childhood, like, or you were born like that?
I think for me, the stage when I felt I was good at photography was one picture that I clicked during the Manali trip, which I went in 10th standard.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a macro shot of a small flower. I don't remember exactly, but I remember the frame. In that shot, I shot it on the mobile phone, Samsung phone, and then I was like, "Fuck, this is such a good picture. I can do more of it."
Oh,
I
nice.
went around showing everyone the photo. They're like, "It is a good phone, good picture, good picture." So I was like,
Mm.
"Yeah, I think I
Yeah, this
have
is it.
more potential doing this."
Yeah, yeah. But that is
Back
also.
then, I
Uh-huh.
didn't know to edit pictures, although I didn't know editing things existed. Like
Mm-hmm.
effort editing made pictures look more fake and stuff. So I never ventured into that. But later, learning photography, I realized editing is also an essential part of it. So it is part of the process. It is important to learn that as well.
Hmm. Oh, that was like the Prisma age, no? Where people used to slap
Yeah,
on those jig filters and they're like, ah, yes,
yes,
and post them on
Prisma
Facebook,
age, it
mal
is
of my rules.
one of the peak movements where I think I started off with Prisma, I guess, during
Oh,
my things. Just apply a filter straight up,
yeah.
like
And then you
in
show them to your friends,
worrying
their
about the
friends.
picture.
Yeah, yeah, all of your friends lose their minds. They're like, bro, how will you
Yeah,
do that? Yeah,
that was it. That was the start.
nice,
So
nice.
yeah, I always felt I had a creative mind. I observe things
Hmm.
different ways. So
Yeah, that uh, being able to see some piece of an work and being able to tell where it might need some touch up to take it to the next level. That eye is
I
what
think
I
yeah,
think.
that it also comes with experience or repetition of doing the same thing for so long.
Uh-huh.
After a few years, you understand like it is built into your brain only. This what first glance you understand what is wrong and what is not right in the picture
Hmm.
or design.
Correct.
So initially, it is not that evident that you have a creative eye or creative mind, but eventually, as
Hmm.
you work on it through the years, you end up having that.
Hmm. Yeah, so I asked this to Chavan also. This, if somebody else, like say me, I was born in your house, and like my mom got a
Mhm.
Samsung phone, and I was able to go to the trip and click that picture. Do you think somebody else other than you also would have gone into the same path? Well, basically, what I'm trying to ask is it something that you have taken that is something that was inside you that came out and became this thing, or is it something that you have grown on top of your existing thing, and this is something anybody could have done it given the circumstances that you were in?
And what I feel, the environment you grow up is, yeah, it does affect the creative mind, but I mean, it comes down to the individual, how the individual
Hmm.
thinks of himself, what they are interested in. So,
Hmm.
people, you can own a DSLR right now, but it doesn't mean that you'll be good at
True,
photography.
true,
You
true,
can
very
own a
true.
phone, you can own a phone, and you can be really good at photography. So,
Hmm.
it's not. It is about the resources up to one point, but at least until you acquire the skill,
Hmm.
the resources don't matter much.
Correct, correct, correct. That is also pretty
Like
admirable. That,
once,
yeah, yeah. Go on, go on.
yeah, for me, in my case, I think I had acquired the skill by the time I got my first camera, like a professional camera.
Hmm. You got in
So
third year.
I was able to adapt to it easily than any other individual.
Mm.
But again, it depends on the individual. If a person is truly interested in doing, I feel photography is a form of art, be it painting, designing, photography, any other form of media. It is a
Mm-hmm.
self interest of an individual. So unless they're really interested, they can't be able to do it for like years and years.
Mm-hmm. I think you nuked there. Are you still here?
I think like kind
Yeah.
yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Yeah.
So I think I know I like photography, so that is why I continue doing it
Mm.
with whatever available resources I had.
Correct. Correct.
Eventually, with
Yeah. Yeah.
time, I got better with it.
Yeah. That's what I was about to come. Like that is pretty admirable that you were able to keep that passion from 10th standard and pass it over that hurdle of 11th, 12th, and take it to your degree and still continue it afterwards and actually get some success there. That
Right? Yeah.
a lot of people who set out to do something in their 10th standard, end up getting caught by life or something, and just forget about what they were doing, go in a different way. But being able to hold on to that and sticking to it, I think, is pretty admirable.
I think even I had that phase in my 11th and 12th where like I think I forgot what photography was. But
To be
again,
fair,
first
I
year
think
once we
we
got
just
back,
forgot everything apart from our. I
right?
think we would have forgotten our names also if we didn't have to write them on the papers.
I think we forgot what a life exists beyond
True,
like daily.
true, very true.
Everyone's so focused on that thing. So I think once everyone gets back to their college, once they join a college in first year,
Hmm.
they're let loose to a free environment where they have access to so many things that they didn't have during their 11th and 12th. So
Correct.
during that phase, people get into so many different hobbies. I think that is
Mm.
one one area where people like try understanding what other interests they have other than studying.
Hmm. It's like giving a Michelin star chef to a homeless, starving kid. That is how it feels when you
Right.
enter a college after you're prepared for
Right.
JE.
So some people some people end up doing the good stuff, some people end up doing the bad stuff.
True.
But eventually, I think by the end of fourth year, everyone realizes what is important, what is not.
Yeah. You stumble around here, there, and somehow end up on the right track.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking about 11th and 12th, what made you choose bass? But because just a bit of context here,
Oh, yes.
because this man chose bass,
Uh,
I also chose bass, and this man told me that he would go to some college called Himanshu College. And I was like, of course, Veera is like one of the smartest guys in my class. I will also join Himanshu College. And then I went behind him. And then the first day I go to Himanshu and Veera is nowhere to be found. And then I call him, ask him, what happened? Hey, sorry, I have shifted to another college. There is this base integrated college in Rajajini. I'm shifting there. And then I am just stranded over there with unknown people in a random ass college. Then I wrote the entrance test for that college and that weekend itself, and then ended up in the same college. So that's how we were buddy, like classmates in 11th and 12th. So yeah,
a
and that
little more
was
backstory to that.
mhm.
A little more backstory to that. Me, you, and Chavan were in the same class during our 10th standard. So
Yes.
that is the. So I think we know each other since then.
Yeah.
So after that 10th standard, I decided to get into base integrated coaching so that I could prepare for G.
Uh-huh.
Then what happened was I did write a test for base entrance test, and they put me to Himanshu College. So even that was integrated college. I let Akshay know that I'm getting into Himanshu, and even you can join there. I think even he did get admitted to Himanshu.
Uh-huh.
So I think after admission, in between the admission process and the start of the college, one of the counselors from base calls up my dad and she tells that we are opening a new college which is very close to your house, and this has very good faculty. All of them are new with equipped new technology and stuff. So it would be better if you could join us here than Himanshu. It'll be closer as well. My dad was like, true, yeah, it is like only 2 kilometers from my place, so it would be better if you go here as well. They're saying that it is a better place than Himanshu. Then even I didn't have a choice, I guess, back then. So I felt
Mm.
this was a better place. So I did join there. And in that thing, I forgot to inform the same thing to Akshay. So he did go to Himanshu for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And later we did end up in the same class again.
Yeah. True.
That is the
I mean, all
best
this
good part
and
of it.
yeah, all this ended up in such a great story. I love my 11th and 12th days, like one of like really good days.
Like I think the what do you say, the destiny of me, you and Chavan ending at the same place in NTK was
Oh my,
something.
true, true, true. That
The
was like,
story
uh-huh.
of Chavan getting into NITK is such a thing.
Yeah,
Like it is something which you could never expect. It is like
true. It
through
is
an
like
Instagram story, Chavan ended up in NITK. If I had
it's
not seen
so
it as an Instagram story, he would never be in NITK.
true. It's so poetic. Do you mind telling that story?
So yeah, after 11th and 12th, we had our what do you call the induction, not
Counseling,
induction. You have the
counseling.
counseling sessions going on.
Yeah,
So me and Besta got into NITK back then. So during the third or fourth round of it, I think me and Chavan, I think we had lost contact. We had lost touch after
yeah,
10th
yeah.
standard. Even we
Chavan, we
were
had
referring
lost. Yeah,
students
yeah,
to
yeah.
Chavan.
Chavan, no, no.
We had lost touch of like we weren't in touch after 10th standard. Obviously, he continued studying in KV. So one random as day, I see a Instagram story of Chavan. He put a photo of NIT, the main building of NITK. Then I had been to NITK once back then, so during my counseling session. So I was like, this picture looks familiar. Then I recalled it was at the NITK main building. I texted him immediately, "Ki, what are you doing there?" And he texted me back saying, I'm here for the counseling session, so and so round. I got this so and so branch. I don't think I'll be joining though. Then I texted him back saying, Besta is also here. If you remember, Akshay Bistagan from 10th standard, he was in the same class. Even he's joining NITK. I think that flipped the switch in him.
Yes,
There's a
yes.
chance of me getting into NITK. Man gave up his seats in Bangalore colleges and landed in NITK.
True, true. You would have gotten like almost all the colleges, I guess. RV, PS, any
I
college,
think
yeah.
he
Yeah.
got CS branches. Then we did
Yeah.
end up in the same college, ended up in the same room, being roommates for a year.
Yeah. So these are my roommates,
Fun,
guys.
fun stuff.
This god of creative
room,
minds, just two
I
creative
forgot your
minds.
room number.
Yeah. 39 room. Great, great memories.
room number 39, first floor, Karawadi.
Yes. Too good. Should go check it out. But that is fertilizer about. Yeah, but that was like a full roller coaster before I entered 11. That and I had recently moved to Bangalore like just before 10, so I was still scared of all the kids here. Or I was made to be scared. Ki, these are the actual brains of India, and like all the kids here are smart. If even if you are like the smartest kid in your place, doesn't matter. You're like one dumb fish here. You should study hard. All that was put into me, and with so much confusion, I later landed in base. The first, I think, the 2 months were like nightmare. I was just used to go to college, and you also went to base for coaching in 8th, 9th, 10th, no?
No, I went during my ninth standard.
Ah, okay, okay.
10th is like base people are teaching way out of what is required for 10th. They should teach 11th and 12th syllabus during my 10th standard. Like
Yeah, yeah.
not required. I'll chuck that off.
Exactly this. So these guys, like people who had taken that 10th class coaching, had already the previous knowledge, like of 11th and 12th a bit. So in the class, when there used to be a question hurled at the students, they used to come up with answers like this, and we were just left clueless. Oh, what is happening? Ma'am just wrote a headline of the topic, and people are answering questions. I don't even know what the stuff means. I was like super depressed
And
the
I think
first 2 months.
you did cope up like really well after that. I
Ah,
think that
yeah.
is the thing in that society. Like once you move to different colleges or different schools,
Mm-hmm.
You were said that there's always a smarter brain in your class than you, so you need to compete with those people.
True, true, true. That is also there. No,
It
that I have
does.
seen. Like, if you have someone big, like, if there is a smarter person than you in the room, you will try hard to be the smarter person. If you are the smartest
Right.
person, then it is. They say that no. If you are the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong
You are
room.
in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Right, right, right.
So scenes
I
happen.
think for
Yeah.
you, moving from I think Bagalkot to Bangalore was you gave a lot more exposure in your life than
True, true, true. Very
staying
true.
back in Bagalkot.
Oh, if I was in
That was one
Bagaba,
of the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
life-changing stuff for you.
True. My dad getting transferred to Bangalore, bro. The amount of random stuff that has led to this movement. Oh my god. But yeah,
The things that we both are talking today on the podcast
yeah,
are
true,
the things that have led to this.
true, very true.
So it's
Uh,
like you connecting the dots, random things happening, and you connect the dots, and
mm,
here we are.
yeah. I will ask you one more thing about first year. In first year,
Mhm.
if I'm not wrong, you would have applied to some clubs, creative clubs.
Right.
Can you tell us
Good
about your
that you reminded
experience?
me of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, once you join in any college, any engineering college, the first thing that happens is the club inductions or introductions. saying So and so club, what work goes on there, and why you should be joining that. So I think all three of us spoke to one of the seniors there.
Yeah, yeah,
First thing he was like, apply to AF. AF is Artist Forum NITK.
yeah.
Like whatever happens, just apply to F. That is like one of the best clubs in the college.
Why was
They
it the
do
best
random
club?
stuff. They have fun. That is all.
They have fun. They go to trips.
AF
They take first years to
AF
trip.
has they take first year students on a trip and they have fun throughout the year. They don't have any other work. He was like, just apply.
Yeah.
That was it. And AF was the first club which came for the recruitments, club recruitment.
Mm,
So
mm.
we did apply. Both of us did apply. We put our whole 110% into the application form. We took it more seriously than any quiz or any exam.
True. I don't think I've ever
We
done any exam that seriously in my entire 4 years of engineering.
we both woke up at 6 a.m. in the morning just to complete the application form so that we could submit it on time. To be
Yeah.
to be fair, I think my application form was I think it was quite okay to get into the club. I don't know why I didn't get there.
Still, I love the delusion still. Of course, they are
I
biased.
still have I
Yeah, yeah.
still have the sketch which is submitted.
True.
Look, if I look back into that, I feel it was a. I think it was a very good job done on the application form for a first year
Yeah.
student.
Yeah, of course, the club is rigged and they are the dumb guys. It's not like we suck at drawing or anything.
It was on the club, not us guys. So
True,
we were
true.
good at that, but
Yeah,
the artist
and
forums felt
in the
we were
interview,
really
I
bad.
think we were the only guys who actually mentioned 2 point perspective. We had a
True.
huge advantage, humongous advantage.
Thanks to I'd like to bring in Vaidya sir in this
Yes,
conversation. Thanks to Mr. Vaidya Kendra Vidyalaya
yes.
Maheshwaram.
Golden guy. He has taught us like one
Man,
of the best
man taught
drawing
us EG
techniques.
way back in 10th standard.
Yes, we were just too dumb to understand what he was trying to teach us. But yeah.
Now, if I look back into the recruitment thing, it is good that I didn't get into F. Because I didn't get into F, I applied for the NITK racing. And I
Hard
got into
coping now.
NITK racing as a photographer.
Uh-huh. Even after
That
four
led
years of
to,
college, everything is over. There is nothing to do now. Still, the coping is very real.
but yeah, I think being an NITK racing opened more opportunities for me as
True, true. I
individual
mean,
and
what would you
in
have
life.
done? You would have just drawn on that beach wall if you had an F.
Bro, AF, if I had been
Yeah,
in AF, I'd be painting walls in ITK, but being in NR, I got a chance to learn so many other things.
true, true, true. You got to meet great mentors.
Not not just saying AF here, but NITK is a better NITK racing is a better club.
To be fair, like you can't really. You are just comparing media club of NR with the whole club of AF.
Like yeah, personal
Yeah,
perspective.
true, true, true. Yeah, this is coming
being mediator of NATK racing.
this is coming from the media person in NATK. When we were in the final year, if you had any media job, any expertise needed, this was the guy. He Mr. Hiremani, go to him. He is the guy. His room was the place where you'd get media advice in the final year. So yeah, that is. I'm just
I
putting
think
it
there
out
were
there.
few more people who were good at it, and but they were just not active during the
Yeah, that's
clubhouse
what
or during the
matters. No,
press
I
box.
mean, sure, there is a very smart genius in some remote area. He's just sitting eating food, but who actually comes out makes something actually worthwhile is what is important.
I think in that aspect, I did
Yeah,
very well.
yeah, this guy did a lot of stuff in final year. This guy just took on work left, right, and center, and then used to sit till night 2, 3, 4, blasting Anujan songs and just getting the work done. I'm not sure if I should have
Now,
mentioned the Anujan part, but yeah,
yeah,
I'm hoping for you it will be
now if you
a
talk about
for you it will be
nonsense,
a praise, no?
right? I think even now when my juniors call me,
Uh-huh.
he's saying that work is hectic. My media juniors call me right now
Oh,
at this time.
uh-huh.
Media work is hectic, so and so.
Hmm.
You always tell them it is like at the end it is worth it. Just stay in there.
Okay, okay. I thought you would give them suggestions of Anujan songs to listen.
I think Anujan was. I think I've got trolled enough by people for listening to Anujan a lot.
Yeah. So I am the initiator of that movement, just for information.
People have their own music tastes. I understand.
Yeah, I know.
Not completely. May not be
I
agree.
also like Anujan. I have multiple Anujan songs in my like list. It is not the Anujan I dislike. It is the repetition. The repetition
But I think
beyond
my introduction to Anujan was in first year. I think during my second
true.
semester, I guess.
Yeah, same. Us, the same room,
We
same music, same speaker blast.
we started off with Barishe.
Yes, yes.
Listened it a couple of times. Went and read the lyrics of the song. Is like mind blown, bro. What the fuck is this guy? Third
Ocean,
time,
Ocean is
lyrics are
Anujan's one of the best songs. The ukulele one.
Barishe lyrics. I felt it was so deep. It's like
True,
I
true.
need to listen to this guy's songs a little more.
And then still fourth year last night he's blasting Anujan songs in his room.
From first year to the fourth year, became a
Yep.
wild fan.
True, true, true. We were also big.
Talking about like
Uh-huh.
right. First year Ritwas have to mention
Yeah.
Ritwas songs.
Ritviz was huge in
First
first
year
year.
mornings were incomplete.
Yeah.
First year mornings were incomplete without his song. Like blast the speak, like songs on the speaker, open the room door.
Yeah.
Everyone's just getting ready to go back to the class. In
Yeah.
first 8 a.m. class,
Yeah, yeah.
the song is just playing in the background.
True, true. There is one idiot in the washroom just barfing his lungs out, trying to clean his mouth. Just brings back memories. True, true.
First year, I think it was all about Ritwas, Anuj Jain, local train, Chime
True.
and Toast.
Yeah, coach is from Chime Interest, no?
These
I think.
these 4 5 songs, which like 4 5 particular songs, which have been saved in my playlist as well. So
Hmm.
I don't think I'll stop listening to those songs.
Hmm. But yeah, so this thing, no, for me, the way I listen to music is whatever I discover during this part, like how we discovered Ritviz, Anuchan, and all in first year.
Hmm.
I listen to those songs heavily during that period, and then stop. Like
Uh,
there is like next era and new singers come, new songs come. I listen to
right.
those, and once in a while when I like randomly go back or I put the playlist on shuffle, I listen to those songs and like I am kind of transported back to those times when I used to like
You
loop the shit out of those
you
things.
have those music phases.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I think
live
for
in
me
that
it's the
phase.
same thing. Like, as I get introduced to new songs, if I like it, I get added into the playlist,
Hmm.
and I keep listening to that song in loop until I get bored, and then move on to the next song.
Right now, ghazals are going on Coke Studio and
Right now, yeah, Coke Studio. I don't know. Right now, I'm listening to more of Malayalam songs for some reason.
wow. What are these?
Some random songs which feel good during my gym session, so
Hmm.
I
I
just
guess.
play them.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
think the
shift.
most recent song that I like I'm listening to on loop is Maharani Arpit Balas.
Ah, thanks. Too good. Too good. That song.
The, the first verse itself get you hooked on the song.
True, true. The
I
best
don't know,
line.
my music taste was like
Uh-huh.
mixed up. I listen to devotional songs sometimes, I listen to rap, I listen to indie songs.
True, true, true. Good stuff. Good stuff. That is. And yeah. Why was the civil branch choice made?
Civil, like good
Yes.
question, I think. I think I opted for civil over electrical engineering during my the counseling sessions.
Hard regrets now.
The thing, no, I don't regret the decision.
Oh.
I think it was good and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like I think I was interested in civil. I was interested in art. I was interested in buildings basically,
Mm-hmm.
like designing buildings. I felt construction was building of like construction of buildings also was like a process which I have seen and I've liked it before.
Mm-hmm.
So when again back to idea when you was teaching 2D perspective drawings
Mm-hmm.
in 10th standard, even that I think even that counts for me taking
True,
a
true,
civil
true.
branch and
Oh, okay. To
so
be fair,
it
uh, that those classes were very interesting, and I don't think we gave enough
yeah, they were interesting.
credit
Well,
to them.
I don't think everyone in the class like the teachings, whatever you've been
Yeah,
doing.
and also I think that was more taken like a leisure period, and three or four of those idiots used to just spoil the vibe of the class, and then everybody just used
Right,
to
right.
lose in their get lost in their own world, trying to talk to other guys and stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, but I love that period, whatever
True,
40,
true,
45
true,
minutes we were there. I
true.
used to love drawing buildings, all the stuff. Then
Yeah.
again, 11th and 12th, I even in my family there are like 2 or 3 civil engineers,
Mm.
my relatives. So I've seen them work. I like it is an interesting subject,
Mm-hmm.
interesting course.
Mm-hmm.
It is an interesting field, so why not take what you're interested in? Then taking electrical engineering, which is no way related to or no way. I never thought okay, I would take up electrical engineering or handle electrical
Right,
stuff.
right.
So I felt civil was a
Uh,
better option back then.
right.
Yeah, I
Wow.
don't regret that decision. I enjoyed the
Mm.
4 years, whatever was thought. I think I did well.
Mm. Yeah, true. The topper of the class here.
Not really, sir.
I like you don't consider people who only read. Like if you just do one thing, of course you're going to be good at it. It's about the balance. You balance and still like crush the exams. That is where it is, I think.
I think civil engineering was good in an aspect where I could imagine things what was being taught in the
Mm-hmm.
class
Mm-hmm.
or what I was reading in my textbooks.
Mm-hmm.
So I could imagine or I could grasp it better than the other subjects.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is why I did well during my engineering courses.
True, true, true. Yeah, that obsession beats talent thing. If you like it, you're gonna be good at it anyway.
But yeah, I think I can go back to that field anytime I want right now because I have the degree and I'm interested in the field.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Still, plans are there to go back to that field.
You never know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, if I get a chance, I will. Because right now, civil engineering, I think interior design is also a good field which I'm
Mm-hmm.
interested in.
Uh, get a chance
Being
and
again,
get.
that is
Uh-huh.
interior designing is again a creative field which tests
True.
your creativity,
True. True. True.
and I think I'm used to that stuff. So
Get a chance is what kind of chance are you looking for?
a chance in the sense,
Like you told no, if I get a chance, I will shift to back to the civil field.
uh, not get a chance if my A plan doesn't work out. Probably I might go back to the B plan. That is what I meant.
B plan is civil.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
to be soon. There's no other pre-plan right now.
I mean, to be fair, you are actively constructing another plan as we speak. Like with everyday work you do, this kind of experience you're building up
Right.
is
So with
opening
my
up
work, I'm
another path.
working on something. Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right,
This,
right. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. Good, good,
I'm
good stuff.
working in this corporate field also for 1 year. Adds to
Hmm.
the experience.
Yeah,
Might open up new paths in the future. We never know.
it will, it will, it will. Of course, it will. Yeah. This, what is this thing? Yeah, this random callback question. When you told someone from base called your dad and told, "Okay, we are opening an integrated college near to your place," and was that Uma ma'am?
Yeah,
Ah, okay, cool.
yeah. Who else can it be? It was her.
Okay, okay. Got it, got it.
It was Umapati, the counselor of base.
Yes, legend she was.
But I think she was interested in whatever she was doing. She used to call students to her.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Personal phone.
she used to call students to her room and she used to like, yeah, personal counseling sessions where she used to chalk up
Hmm.
personal
Hmm.
timetables for each person according to their daily
Ah, yeah,
schedule and
yeah.
other stuff.
Oh my God, I had done this
I don't
in
know
11th standard.
how,
Yes, yes, I was one of the guys
right. I think
who.
she did with most of us,
Yeah, yeah,
but I'm not sure how many of us followed the timetable, but
yeah.
she did her work well. That's all.
I don't think any of us followed that time to. But to be fair, I think we should have.
Yeah.
That would have been a healthy way of preparation. But it was for us. It was like
But
before. Uh huh.
again, sticking to a timetable depends on the person, like daily schedule. No, few of them like studying in the morning, few like it in the night.
True, true. But I think she took
But
that also into
according to her,
account.
then if she did. But again, time sticking to a timetable comes with when you're following a certain routine for over time, and you understand what is good and what is not right,
Of
what is suiting you
course,
and what is not.
of course, of course. But till fourth year, I was not able
Probably
to
get
stick to a timetable. Even now, I am kind of now I have kind of figured out how my day should look and what I should be doing. For a 11th
mm,
standard or 11th standard kid, that's like a big task to wrap his mind around.
I think till 10th standard, none of us like would follow timetable as such. We would
No,
just
no.
study whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Like during the exams, we stood ready. Then
Hmm,
whenever
hmm.
we feel like we weren't forced to study a lot as well. So
Yeah, true.
11th, 12th, it was less like you have to study. There's no other option.
Yeah, true. For me, it was more like yeah, I got that timetable from her, but then I wasn't able to stick to it. But for me, the thing was I used to just chill usually, but then when there used to be like I could feel this disconnect from the professor, and there used to be this kid who answers the questions. It was like, oh shit, somebody knows more than me, and they're going ahead. That day would be like a
Yeah,
horrible
then
day. Yeah, it was like 7 hours straight sit Sol C module stuff. Yeah.
trying to catch up.
Yes, catch ups. And then again 1 week or something you just chill, do whatever.
Yeah.
Good times.
Again,
Good times.
even for me, if I look, I was talking to Stavan the other day about coaching and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
even he was like, we both was talking something. Then one of these topics came about coaching. Then we both felt we had not gone to a coaching class or something like that during our 11th and 12th would have done more better in our JE and stuff.
You did go to coaching. What do you mean?
Yeah, we did. But both of us felt if we hadn't gone to a coaching class or something,
Oh, okay,
we could
okay.
have done
Uh-huh.
little better than what we did.
Interesting.
Even
It,
he did go to a coach. He did go to Chaitanya, I guess.
correct, correct. You think
He,
going to coaching center was actually counterproductive?
for me, I feel
Oh.
studying by myself is a better option.
Hmm. You think the kind of peer pressure got you to do less better than you could have? Or
Not really, but I feel like in that coaching, it's an environment which I feel which is not a thing which I'll excel in.
true,
But
true,
staying alone
definite,
and
correct,
preparing by
correct.
myself would
Mm-hmm.
have been a better option for that. But yeah, 11th is 12th, you it's not like an age where you understand what you have to do or what is happening.
True, true. But then those like minute decisions that you take like alter your life course humongously, like from A to Z. They take.
Like, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think going to base was not a bad decision. It did good to me in the future.
True, true. Oh my God. Me like.
It's like there are like
Uh-huh.
few things which when you look back would have felt key. Few things could have been better. Few things did go well.
Hmm.
It's like that.
Right, right. Let's talk about your fitness journey
Yes,
from
sir.
where you started, how the first thing happened. I remember the first day we all went to gym in the first year, and we just did some jumping jacks and
Uh,
rode some cycle and came back.
it's true.
Yeah. So after that, what happened? Where was
Fitness, I
like?
think
Yeah.
for me, I was always good at sports from those childhood. So I played football. I played for school foot like the junior football team during my fifth standard.
Oh.
Then after that, I felt football is not something
Mm-hmm.
I should be playing. I switched to cricket.
Mm-hmm.
I cricket was like something I've been playing from the childhood, from gully cricket in the
Mm-hmm.
streets.
Mm-hmm.
I did play basketball during my seventh and eighth, and ninth and tenth it was properly cricket. I did play for the school team.
Oh.
11th, 12th I got completely disconnected
Uh-huh.
and went back to the college in first year. I did give trials for the cricket team selection.
Mm-hmm.
Got kicked out in the last round of the selection.
Ah. Just.
Then it was like, I think, time to switch interest from cricket to photography. I
Yeah.
completely went into photography.
Yes.
All those things happened for second semester. I think during the end of the second semester, we were sent back home during the COVID
Yeah.
wave started
Mm-hmm.
and got back home 2 years. I think I gained hell lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going up on the weighing scale. One random day, I felt heavier. For some reason, I woke up, I felt the body was getting too heavy.
Oh.
I went on the weighing scale. I remember it touching 100.
Oh, okay. Three digits.
So, I haven't scored a century in cricket, but I scored often. I was like, I
Ah,
can make this happen.
pain.
Then since that day, I felt I have to do. I have to do something to lose weight. Can't stay like this. I didn't like
Mm-hmm.
looking myself in the mirror like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I did control my diet a bit, but since it was the lockdown, the gyms weren't open. Once the lockdown got relaxed, I did join a gym, nearby gym, a small gym.
Mm-hmm.
That is where it all started.
Nice. And then you continued in college once you came back.
Once we got back to the campus, we had like a group of people who used to go to the gym together.
Yeah.
That became a part of our routine eventually. Like go in the college used to be like evening or morning we had to go to the
Yeah.
gym, but then we submarine our walking things around that, like that 1 and 1.5 hour.
Mm.
But yeah, I think we were regular. We were successful in like bringing more people into the gym.
Yeah. Once that
That was one
kind of
good thing
group,
that happened.
yeah, once that kind of group formed, it was more easier to stick to
I
the
think
routine.
that the decision of going to the gym, we imposed it on. Like we, whatever happens, like we should just tell him, "Bhai, gym आजा सब sort हो जाएगा."
True. I mean, we still do. Anyone calls you up for a problem, you're like, what? Macha, go to gym. I'm telling you, best.
जिम आजा लाइफ सेट हो जाता है
Slice set
उसके बाद
easy.
कोई चिंता नहीं रहता.
Yeah.
That is it. But yeah, right now also I think we are regular to the gym.
Yeah, we are. Good stuff.
That is one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that is one healthy habit we have in our lives right now,
Yeah.
along with so many other bad habits.
What other bad habits we have? Nothing else. I mean, watching reels, if you consider it a bad
Like
habit, sure.
being, if you look at that ideal boy chart in second standard, I don't think we follow any of that.
But to be fair, now that I look back at it, I don't think many of the ideal boy chart points are very healthy to be living your entire life. I think
Yeah,
that those are
true, but
just
at least we should have.
uh-huh.
You should have at least been following one or two of them to be a healthy, ideal boy. At least,
No.
if not an ideal boy, a good boy in the society.
No, what I think is those are made for like the kids who will go the other way, like to the worst path. So they are made overly good so that they can compensate for those things. We who are already
I
somewhat
think,
leaning towards the innocent side, we are like very much knocked out by them. I think, you know.
I think people who end up like going on the wrong path are someone who are restricted very much during their childhood. They
Yes,
once
yes.
they reach adulthood, they get the freedom. They try to explore so much stuff. Sometimes end up going on the wrong path.
True, true, true. I mean, me only exhibit A. I started binge watching series when I came to college. I had
Mm.
never watched content basically.
No, but I don't
Huh?
think we can call binge watching some
No,
bad
no.
habit here.
The thing
But
is, I
yeah,
was binge watching it because I had the means to just binge watch, and the other two guys in my room were doing video editing and photo editing on video editing and Photoshop. But if the other two guys in my
hmm.
room were, I don't know, smoking pot, I don't think I would be binging stuff. You know,
Yeah, you would
that's what I
be
mean. Yeah, yeah,
smoking pot.
yeah. So that's what I mean. That,
Again, it depends on the
yeah, yeah, very much.
your friends group you grow up with.
Hmm. But that vulnerable state always comes when you are like, ah, yes, finally freedom, and I
Yeah,
can
in
do
the
whatever I
first year, I
want.
think everyone is like very vulnerable. They
Ah,
try to explore new things.
yeah,
They
and where
don't
you,
necessarily realize what is good and what is wrong.
mm,
So at one point, they've gone become an addict to something, and they start continuing the same thing.
yeah,
So then after a certain point, it is hard to let go of something which you've done for so long.
yeah, that kind of becomes a part of their personality. No, it's no more a habit. It's like who they are. In first year, if you are drinking, like
Right.
it is like that guy goes out to drink a lot. In final, if you're drinking, you're not going out to drink. You're a drunkard. You know what I mean? Like
Sometimes
it kind of becomes a part
like
of your personal. In first year, you are a guy who takes
you
more
might
photos, but in final year, you are the photographer.
um,
So that's what I mean.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
So yeah, you get labeled
yeah,
by the end of it. Like
yeah.
depends on whatever you're doing.
Correct, correct. And it's not even labeling by others or third party. It's like you yourself kind of accept that. Yeah, I am this media
It's your
guy.
own
Yeah,
behavior or whatever you're doing.
correct.
So
Hmm.
if you continue doing what you're doing, you'll get ending up being a labeled person at the end
True,
of fourth year.
true, true, true. Yeah. Yeah. Mandatory question I asked to everybody. What would you, if you
Yes.
were to meet your first year self? Have you watched any of my episodes?
Yeah, I did. I think I watched like little portion of Chawan's episode
Ah, okay, okay.
and Diптash's episode.
Ah, okay.
Bro, the thing is, I don't use Spotify Premium. Okay, it doesn't let me move around.
Hey, shut up. I
I
have
can't use it for
uploaded just because of you. I have uploaded it on YouTube because this guy uses YouTube Premium.
oh, I never. Yeah, I've used YouTube Premium, but I never knew this was uploaded on YouTube.
What? Okay, wait. I'll start sharing the YouTube links also then. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the usual question I ask
Yes, for
everybody is
me.
what would
Yeah.
you talk to your first year self? So basically, if you meet your first year self now, knowing everything you know now,
Mhm.
all the stuff that you have messed up during your things or you have done well during your engineering or whatever till now, if you get a chance to meet with your first year self and talk to him, what would that conversation look like? Do you think?
Yes, so I think first year, that's when I got into the college. First semester was not that keen in studying and scoring good marks. I didn't know like GPA mattered.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it'll happen somehow how we did in school, scoring 10 GPA every time.
Yes.
Eventually, we'll end up scoring good stuff. Then later, during my first semester, coming to the exam phase, then I realized it's not that easy to score here. So we need to buckle up and start studying a bit at least. So I would advise my first year self to start studying from the start. if not from the start, at least a bit better during the exams.
Look at this nerd, even though he is
One,
one of the toppers in his branch.
the first, I think my first year, like the GPA score in the first 2 or 3 semesters, that sets up the tone for the rest of the
True, 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 very true.
engineering phase. So
Hmm.
and it's difficult to like notch up your GPA after that. But beyond one point, it's like it remains stagnant. It either goes up or goes up a point one or
Hmm.
point two
Hmm.
GPA.
Hmm.
So yeah, first 2 years, first one like first two or first 3 semesters probably I think you'll have to like have a good GPA. That is one thing I would say.
Hmm.
I think first year my personally I think I was keen on getting into different clubs.
Hmm.
So I tried applying to so many other clubs. Right now, if I look back, I feel ki being in one or two clubs is way more than enough. It is sufficient to stay in one club and do the work there.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think club is all about networking again. If you're not even doing the work, it is again meeting new people and learning new stuff.
Uh-huh.
One good thing is I joined the right club, which I was interested in, and I got to learn so many things.
Correct, correct.
So yeah, I think first year again, I could have made a little more friends probably.
Oh.
We as a, I think we three of us didn't even speak to the neighboring roommates until like the start of second semester.
True, true.
We should have socialized a little more during
we
first year.
we got very comfortable within our room only. Just three buddies from 10th
Right.
class have come together in engineering first.
Yeah.
Started playing table
Again,
tennis in the room, started doing random stuff.
yes. CSK is also to blame for this. We used to like just open up a
Oh
laptop,
my
play CSGO all
god.
the time.
Yes.
I think
Just,
we ended up making friends through CSGO than
yeah,
socializing
yeah,
like
yeah.
naturally.
Correct, correct. Very true. And I would like
Initially,
to.
like the three core people which got into the group were through CSGO, through the game purely, not by meeting them on the street or something like that.
True, 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 true. I would like to point
If you're
one
not
point. Uh-huh.
um,
Bolo.
if you're not playing the game, probably you might not have made what 3 or 4 extra friends which we have in our group right now.
True, true, very true. One point I would like to make here: this guy was obsessed with CS:GO in first year. Man used to come for lunch,
I was.
12 to 1 o'clock lunch. Fast he used to eat lunch and come back to room, copy match. And I think he used to skip also lunch sometimes, no? Just to play one copy match.
No, I know, like, you used to have that 1 hour break between 12 to 1. So, used to
Yeah.
just rush to the mess, have some lunch quickly. A compliment used to last at least like 35 to 40 minutes. I knew like I
Yeah.
had to complete lunch by 12:15, 12:20, get back to the room so that I could complete one match and go to the class on time.
Uh,
I think that was a phase of 1 or 2 months where
true, true.
I was
Heavy
addicted to
grind.
gaming.
Man got the first proper compy
Yeah,
rank in our group.
I did end up getting the first like a compy rank in our group, which was a big thing
Achievement.
for us. Silver two
Achievement.
or silver one back then.
Achievement. No, it was silver one. I remember
Now,
because of that I thought
silver one,
everybody
yeah.
gets silver one when they get a rank, and then I got silver four.
Now,
I'm like, oh, I am good. I am God.
then they realized then we realized they're better players than us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the fish went out of its pot and into the ocean.
Right?
Yeah.
Not much advice. Yeah, 1 or 2 advice is sufficient. The rest of it, I think, COVID did mess us up. Did like
Yeah.
mess our
True.
life a
True.
bit.
True. True. True.
For those 2 years, we lost like so many experience which we could have had if we were in campus.
Hmm.
Two 2 years, we just lost it like that, sitting at our home doing nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it was not like we were in hurry also. That thing was there, no? Okay, you join NITs or IITs, and there is just one person with your appointment letter standing in the room. He's like, are you done with NIT? Please come take the job. See here, like crores of salary. Just please enjoy your life now. Life set. That was
I think placement
yeah,
is not a fairy tale.
yeah. It's horrible. Oh my god. I mean, I think, yeah, sure, we have it better than other colleges, but still it's not cakewalk.
Yeah.
It's still horrible and like.
Yeah, it's not like what people imagine as it is.
True, true.
It is again during the placement phase. I think eventually people end up being
Place.
serious in their work hard. They get placed. I think after that one more semester they just enjoy.
Hmm. True, true. That is also the this thing. I was recently reading a poem by, you would know this person. Do you know Anusha from 11th standard, 11th, 12th?
Yeah, I remember the girl base.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know she published a collection of poems?
No,
Oh yeah, she's got.
not
I think she will be a guest in a future podcast. But yeah,
nice.
she has one of her poems called "Drowning." Drowning. So it
Mhm.
basically. Do you want me to read the poem or just tell you what it is about?
Just give me the
Okay,
gist of
cool.
it. What the poem
So
conveys, trying to convey.
what I took from it is there is this thing called, like, two people are suffering two different problems on different scale.
Mhm.
Like, one is fighting for, let's say, food or shelter, and another is fighting some other stuff, like, I don't know, his relationship got messed up or some other thing happened. So,
Mhm.
basically, both of them are in a low point in their lives, but at different levels.
Okay.
Like, yeah, one of them is not at the same level as the other. So, does that mean their sufferings are different? What I
Mm.
mean, yeah, yeah. So basically, what I mean is,
Yeah, I got understood.
yeah,
Understood
yeah,
your
yeah,
point.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So, like the difficulties they're facing is different, but
Correct.
right now they're on the same field because both of them feel yeah, they are at their lowest in
Yes.
their life.
Yeah. So the feeling
It
that
is
you're
not.
going through, yeah. Ultimately, everything is how we feel. No, like, if you feel shitty, it is shitty.
Right.
Like, even though if you are in like five-star hotel or palace, whatever. But yeah, so that's what that.
Again,
Uh huh.
the problem is a problem for a person may not be a problem for another person.
Correct. But does that mean that
Depends
problem
on
is
how
less
we.
valuable or more
Not
valuable?
really, no. It's not like something is less valuable or more valuable. Once, if you're suffering a problem, I think it is important to acknowledge that
Suffering
there's
and
some problem going
struggling
in your
through.
life, and
Yeah.
it is not like you are suffering more, I'm suffering less.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
like both are suffering right now.
Yeah. 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 So
So
this
we
there.
have to
Uh,
understand that both of us are suffering and not push oneself up or oneself down,
hmm,
saying you are suffering less or I'm suffering more.
hmm,
So we have to be empathetic towards each other. That's it.
correct. Correct. Do you remember this whole thing that happened on social media about? I think Ananya Pandey told something about her struggles on some interview, and then people give so
Nepotism.
much,
Thing.
yeah, stuff to her. Ki, oh, you're born to this famous actor, you would have it so easy. What struggles are you talking about? I also struggle to eat today, or something like that, mocking her. But
Right, right.
that time
Right.
I was very much thinking about this thing, like, yeah, sure, she's born in a privileged family. Sure, she would have gotten some contacts networking through her dad for different directors, producers, whatever people you contact in that industry. But still, like, her
Mhm.
struggles are her struggles. No, there would have been days where she went to
Right,
bed
right.
crying or
Yeah, if
stuff
you
like.
take that as an example, for say if an actor who wants to get into the field
Uh-huh.
might start from step zero, he
Hmm.
has to climb step one, step two, step three, step four to reach the top of the building.
Hmm.
But for someone like Ananya Pandey, probably
Hmm.
she might start from step four or step five, where the step one, two, three is already she's
Hmm.
covered that because of her past or whatever her
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
relationship is with her family or stuff.
Hmm.
So those initial 4 or 5 steps you can skip because you can call it as a
Yeah.
privilege or
Yeah.
something.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. She's born in a certain family, and yeah.
But beyond that step four, she has to climb on her own, right? People at this point are good
Correct.
enough at recognizing if she's a good actress or not.
Hmm. And there is
If
also
she ends
different.
up making three,
Uh-huh.
if she ends up making 3 or 4 flop movies at one point, people might not accept her acting.
Correct. Very true.
She'll have to get better at her art.
True, true, true. And this thing also, no.
The fact that she's sustained till now is because she might be good at what she's doing. That's it.
Correct. And it's not like she skips one, two, three. It's just that the steps one, two, three that are for you is not the same that are for her. Like she also has one, two, three. It's not like so basically what I mean is
What I meant was the step 1, 2, 3 for you.
Mhm.
Like you start from step 1, 2, 3, but she starts from step 4. But that step 4 will be step 1 for her.
Correct. Yeah, but also
So
like you imagine
few
some
challenges.
uh-huh.
Initially, the few challenges which one might face, she might have not have
Correct.
to face the same thing.
Correct. But what I'm telling is, there might be
That's what I
problems
mean.
she is facing that you won't face because, see, let's say your dad calls over some producers or something to be like, hey, cast my daughter or something. I don't know how stuff happens. I'm just making up stuff here. So, hey, yo, cast my daughter, man, in your next movie or something. And whoever director or someone is like, can you just act out something and show me a bit? And that pressure is immense on her. That audition is like she's holding her dad's reputation on her hand, and there's like so many expectations on her to do good in that moment. But
Right,
that,
yeah.
yeah, that
Again,
person who is
the
starting
challenges
from
are
one.
not like
Huh?
right. It's not like you're suffering or suffering less. Again, you're just suffering.
Correct,
That's
correct,
if you're
correct.
working hard, you're working hard. It's not like you're
Yes,
working less.
yes,
You're working more.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So there is this.
That is the point of it. Unless you put yourself in someone else's shoes and see what their perspective of life is,
Hmm.
you won't understand what is truly happening behind the scenes there.
Correct, correct. So the last two lines of that poem is your pain isn't valid just because someone has it worse. Yeah. So
So true,
that's
yeah.
yeah, that's what it was kind of like. For how I think about it is, if you're struggling or going through bad times, you think you're going through bad times because there is like some chemicals being released in your brain or something's happening in your body, and you're like, oh shit,
Right,
I am in like deep shit now. But yeah, so that is
right, right.
happening, and a person who is facing another problem might be more privileged than you or something. Even they are having the same chemicals released in their body and feeling the same way. So for like objectively, both of you are in like same amount of turmoil.
Right.
Yeah,
You can't measure turmoil now. So
yeah. No, that is what I was thinking. If you could measure some
right.
sadness hormone or turmoil hormone.
Again, sadness, again, be it happiness, you can't measure how happy you are. If
True,
you're happy, be it you're happy eating some chocolate or be it happy by achieving something great in your life.
true,
Both
true, 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 true.
both cases, one is happy, he's happy.
Oh, see this I like it. This kind of frame I didn't think about. If you think about it, like a normal person who has a good family and is like just working and has no problems with his life and is like with peace, is also pretty happy, just if not more happier than a person who has like a billionaire and has some
My,
shit ton of stuff. Yeah,
my happiness and your happiness might be different, but both of us are happy at our own life. So
correct,
for
correct,
me,
correct.
every time I feel like I'm going through pain or like I'm going through shit in life, like if you look into someone else's life, I'm like they might be going through
Hmm.
more bad stuff than me, right?
Correct,
So I
correct.
need to stay calm and
Of
sort
course.
out whatever is going on.
Hmm.
So I think that helps a little to
Yeah.
endure bad times.
Yeah. Were there any times that where you were like, oh my God, this is not something so bad, where you were feeling that hardship? Because I never saw you feeling it, like since about like some 8 years
I
we have
think
known each other.
yeah,
Never, like not one crack.
I
This
think
man is like solid rock face.
for me, yeah, I think one good and one bad part about me, maybe I tend to express less of my feelings.
Hmm.
So I tend to stay calm all the time. So you don't understand if I'm going through pain or I'm not.
Correct, exactly. Yeah. Do you do it intentionally or is it something that is
No,
just
I
how you
don't think
grow?
it's intentional. That is how the way I am.
Uh,
I don't. over-express my happiness. I don't over-express my pain
True,
or sadness.
true, true, true.
I try to stay neutral all the time, if it is
Uh-huh.
bad or happy times.
Correct,
Yeah, I
yeah,
do
like,
enjoy my happy times, but I don't express my bad times a lot.
true. There was this, I was telling Shirup also about this. There is this thought experiment that someone had come up with. So basically, you take like the top 50 athletes in all of sports, like best cricketers, best footballers, or something like
Mm.
that. You take all of the top athletes in a room, and then you had to pick the best out of them. So,
Mm.
how who would you pick, or something like that was the actual experiment. So there is this kind of spin-off on it as to if these were like personality traits, okay, being happy or being sad or being calm or something like that. So which one would be the best, and what the experiment, or like the thought experiment that makes most sense to pick, the personality trait that makes most sense to pick is calmness, because even if the whole world is burning down and you are like in full panic situation, if you are able to keep calm and assess the situation and stuff, it is like a, that was what, like, the overall winner basically in every situation. Being calm never lets you down, was
Right.
kind of
I
that.
think being calm does help you a lot in
Mhm.
some such. It's like if something is going to happen, it will happen eventually, whether it's bad or good.
Correct.
So it depends on how you treat that particular situation at that time.
Mhm. But do you think this
So I
has
think
caused any problems in your life of being misunderstood? Like sometimes people do something for you or something happens, and like they're expecting you to react in some
lately,
way, and you don't like, ah, nice. You just tell nice, and they are expecting you to lose your mind, and they are like, oh my god, I didn't do it correctly.
maybe, may not be. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But from my side,
Uh-huh.
I think I was there for someone if they required me.
No, no, not like that.
Sometimes
Now, what I meant is like if there's someone was expecting you to express to a certain level.
express more. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe
Let's say
it
somebody
might have
threw you
happened.
a,
It might
yeah,
have happened.
yeah. Somebody threw a
Might
birthday
have
party
happened. I
and
don't.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I think I'm like that. I don't like. I get overjoyed by something. I don't get too happy with things.
uh, Good. That is like a
But,
unique personality point.
yeah,
Great.
but I think it is good and sometimes might fire back at you.
Yeah, I
Till
mean,
now hasn't, but might.
there is no like short 100% best way to stay. No, like everything will have some
Right.
backfiring. Yeah. So yeah,
True.
good that you didn't face anything till now. Best.
Might have faced. I don't remember. I don't recall anything anymore either.
Don't register
I
anything unusual, unwanted in the brain. Just forget it.
only remember the good times.
Yes. Oh yeah, true. That is one of the best things ever. You just have to remember the lessons from the bad time, and then just forget about the bad time.
Yeah.
Only remember the good times.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hiremani, sir. Do you have anything more to add? Do you want to ask anything? Tell anything that you? What are you reading? Any books now?
I do. I'm reading NCRTs.
Ah, yeah. Man is preparing for civil services exam or
I'm
government job
preparing
exam.
for something. I have to read NCRTs. I don't think I'm into reading books also. I've tried my hand at reading things,
Mm-hmm.
reading novels and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it has interested me enough to
Ah,
stick on
not
to.
for you. Ah, yeah,
But
makes sense.
one book which I think I read completely, and the first book which I read completely was Who Will Cry When You Die by Robin
Best.
Sharma.
Us moment
So,
here, bro.
I
That
read that during my 11th or 12th standard just because I had to give a presentation on
a
it
book
in the
review. Yeah,
like
yeah.
we have to do a book review
Uh-huh.
as a part of our curriculum. So I had to read some book that I found that book in my bookshelf. I ended up
Uh,
reading it. I liked it.
so
Like there
very
were
good
like
book.
small lessons which I felt were like it was really important to
Mm.
implicate in your own life.
Correct, correct. Robin Sharma is also a pretty good guy. Like he has written many other books, like pretty nice ones.
That book, I didn't feel it was hard to read. It was so simple
Yeah, yeah,
reading.
that is one
Like
of the
you
good
need
things.
to, not like you need to break your brain to understand something. It's like
Correct,
simple language, just read,
correct.
understand.
Yeah,
If you feel like it is something good, just
take it,
implement that in
implement
your
it.
own life.
Yes, yes. And if not, just move on to the next chapter. Chapters are like 1 or 2 pages long. That's all. No?
Right. I
Yeah.
think the chapter which I gave a presentation on was increase your
Value.
value.
Yes, bro. That is the best chapter in that book. True, true, very true.
What I talked about was the difference between a McDonald's employee flipping a burger and an employee at McDonald's
Uh-huh.
versus a highly paid employee sitting at an IT firm or some corporate job.
Hmm.
Only difference is the skill. The McDonald's employee might is also a good person. He's also a good person.
Hmm.
Right now in society, what is differentiating them is the skill they've acquired through the years they've worked.
Correct, correct. You like
So
the amount of
that
work they
is
are
the
also doing might be
differentiator.
same. Yeah.
Right. So even this guy's working hard, even he's working hard.
Yes.
Right.
Correct.
Only difference is he's getting paid less and the other guy's getting paid a hell lot more than him.
Hmm.
So the differentiator is the amount of skill both have acquired through the years. So that
Hmm.
is one thing which I felt was important.
True, true, true. Being able to have that leverage.
Similar to that, there were like few more. Like I think there were like 50 more chapters in that book.
True, true.
What remember?
That is one of my. That is my first book that I had until recently. I started reading other
There
books.
was
Yeah.
few lines just like stick in your brain.
True, true, true. Good, good. I didn't know you read Who Will Die When You Cry.
Yeah, that thing was good. Then after that, I think I can't read fiction books. That though I've understood. If there is something I have to read, it'll be non-fiction. It'll mostly be self-help books.
Uh-huh. So you were like
So I'm not
NCRT
into reading.
this
I prefer
movies.
listening to or watching movies
Uh-huh.
which conveys the same message as reading a book. I
True,
feel
true.
that is time efficient.
True, true, true. There is like different
Depends again,
parts.
depends on the
Yeah, yeah,
person.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Different pros and cons for both, I guess.
Right, right.
What
Again,
is your?
this that'll be a topic to debate on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Both
would be a big thing.
who is watching movies and reading books. Both are good. Both convey the same message. Just that, just take the good things and let the bad things off.
Ah, true, correct. Uh, what is your recent endeavor like? Not endeavor. I mean, what are you watching currently that would you would recommend to people?
Right now, I think right now I'm not like watching any series.
Hmm.
The movie which I watched right before recording this podcast,
Ah, yeah.
मैं अकेला I forgot the name.
Manoj
Ikki Banda
Bajpayee.
Kafi Hai
Uh-huh.
by Manoj Bajpayee. I think that was a good movie, good watch.
Hmm. It's a documentary.
It is like no, it is not a documentary. It's about a real life incident. It's about one of the rape cases which happened, I think, way back in 2012 or 2013.
Uh,
It is how a person, public prosecutor, defends the case and he
mm-hmm.
ends up winning the case.
Manoj Bajpayee is the
I think at
prosecutor.
the end, yeah, I think the climax was really good. During the concluding statement of the movie, when the
Uh,
judge asked him if there are any concluding remarks,
mm-hmm.
he can Manoj Bajpayee gets up here. He tells, I want to narrate an anecdote from
Uh,
the Ramayana.
oh.
And he ends up saying,
Uh,
he, uh, the when Ravana was killed by
mm,
Ram,
mm-hmm.
Ravana, as we know, was a great, like a very big disciple of Lord Shiva.
True.
So once he was killed, he asked for forgiveness from Lord Shiva.
Mm,
He he persisted on asking, but I think for a very long time, Shiva didn't forgive him.
mm,
And one day, Parvati goes up to Shiva and asks, "Why aren't you forgiving him?" He was
mm,
like when he was alive, he was a very great disciple. He used to pray so much to Lord Shiva.
mm.
Then he says, "I could have forgiven him if he had No, he committed a crime, of course, like by abducting
Yeah.
Lord like Sita from Ram.
Yeah.
I would have forgiven him if he had not pretended to be a sage and abducted
Oh, okay.
Sita. If he would have gone as Ravana himself and abducted Sita,
Uh,
it would have become it. It was something which I might have forgiven him,
uh,
but he pretended to be a sage and abducted Sita.
uh,
Because of that, that uh, faith of so many people on the stages and all those things went down,
hmm.
and he betrayed the faith of so many people.
Right, right. The
It's
image
like
of all the sages is
ma-
now tarnished for all the generations.
it is a mahapap, and I can never forgive him. So that is how he closes the case, and he
Oof,
says
nice.
that basically the story of the movie was sage rapes a minor girl in his ashram.
Okay, okay.
So
Yeah,
again, the lawyer
makes
feels
sense.
that being a sage and doing such stuff in the society
Yeah, it's
is
a
something
greater
you're tarnishing
crime.
the image of a professional group of people who have faith in something. So
Right, right, right. Who are looked upon to, yeah.
right, I think that was a good ending to a movie.
Hmm. Yeah, very strong statements.
Right, it was a good watch. But apart from that, I don't think I've watched any good movies recently.
Nice, nice. So work is taking up most of your time. Huh?
Not really, sir. I'm just like I think at this point, like most of us just going with the flow.
True, true. Hmm.
Yeah, I think we have things planned out in the future. We
Yes,
have trips planned out that might break the monotonous life,
it will, it will.
monotonous
Hoping
the
so.
routine we have right now.
Mm. And that is like tomorrow, in like 24 hours, we'll be out.
Oh yeah, right now since it's past 12, it is tomorrow.
Yeah, it's good. We'll have fun.
We might
Yeah.
like we'll meet one of our
Bro,
dear
I just thought
dear
of something.
friends
Yeah, I think we should record a group session when we are there.
podcast.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would be great. Okay.
We have good RGB pink lights.
Yes, yes. Man, this idea I have to think on. Actually, this is a very good idea.
Chambal is also there.
True, Chambal is there.
So
Uh, Chavan is there. Bantu will also come up.
good, good
CNC can
session
put.
we can have one day.
True, 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 true. That one long episode we can record. Hmm. I mean, anyway, there will be talks happening. It's just, will I record it or not?
That you have to
Yeah,
record it and post it somewhere.
yeah, yeah.
Obviously, we'll end up turning on the pink light and talk for hours.
Of course. Yeah, we'll do that, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Have it planned some night.
Yeah. Anything
Just
else you
record a
want to add?
podcast and just post it.
Yeah. Do you want to
No,
add
nothing
anything
much. I
else?
think it is a good initiative by you recording podcasts and posting
Thanks, thanks.
something which you're doing out of interest.
Yeah. It's just like maintaining
Good stuff.
journal. Yeah, like how you are feeling right now and how I am feeling. Where our
Right, right. I think even
brains
your
are.
the Insta page which you're going maintaining
Yes,
is a
yes.
good journal for
Thank you.
us to just go back and look into the timeline of events which happened.
Yes, thank you, thank you. See, some man gets it. It's all
Good,
like,
good stuff. Good stuff.
yeah, 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 crazy.
One day at least,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to show to your kids how your college life was,
Yes,
everything is
yes,
at one place.
yeah, and you can just go and scroll. It's not even about showing your kids. Like even we, when we all get together after like 5 years or something, just go
It's
like,
like
yeah,
it's like this happened on
yes,
that day, so it's so and
yeah. There is a whole
the
album
memories
proper.
will be in the
Yes,
picture.
yeah. Instead
Right.
of scrambling through your Google Drive for photos, it's all there properly documented. Yes.
I think more posts to be added on that
Yeah,
particular
yeah.
Instagram page.
Yes, yes, yes. Sorry for the delay. I have been stuck trying to
No
find a
problem.
photo. Yeah, but I'll post off today. I'll give up on for trying to find that pic. I'm not able to find it. Anything features.
Where are you in the timeline right now?
I am currently in, I think, June, just before Himachal 2023. It's basically June 2023, I guess.
Okay, we went past graduation now, so
Yeah, yeah. My last day I have put,
yeah.
so I have to do the. Basically, I went on a family trip to Kolhapur. That is where my pics are missing. Those I was searching. I'll just put that and then
Look for it in the
Himachal and
best
stuff.
posters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We do it, sir. We do it.
Good initiatives, good things.
Yeah, yeah,
Keep it doing. That's all.
yeah. Thank you. All the best for your preparations.
Thank you,
Watch.
sir.
Did you watch 12th
Thank
Fail?
you, sir. Oh yeah, I did. I had
Ah,
to.
best,
I
bro.
tried to. I tried to avoid watching, but I had to. Eventually, I had to watch it.
Too good movie. I like best
Yeah, it
movie.
was a good movie. Like
Like
it touches every emotion.
yes, in recent Bollywood, I don't think there is a better movie than that.
So I think the climax scene when he sees the result,
Uh huh.
he doesn't see the result. I think
She
the
sees.
girl
Yeah,
sees the result, and
yeah.
I think through the eye expressions,
He
she
gets it.
conveys the message.
Yeah, yeah. He gets it and
That is
starts
like
weeping.
goosebumps stuff.
Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. True, true.
And,
Crazy.
and like I think that was one of the best watches recently.
True, true. Yes. 12th Fail, guys. Watch it. I'm pretty sure everybody will have watched it, but
If you haven't watched it, yeah,
please watch it. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming on such a short notice.
welcome, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much for having
Again,
me.
yeah, again you become of IS or IPS. Next will be that thing. We'll have big people.
Fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
yeah. Yeah. I'm planning on bringing MCAS there also. Maybe, hopefully.
MCAR stays close to my home, but I haven't seen him.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay.
But,
He,
yeah,
for context, he is a physics prof from 11th, 12th standard. Godly
I
man.
think he was the only good guy in the base.
Yes. Literal God.
And fair enough bitching about base, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he was a good
yeah.
guy.
True, true. I might bring him up. I'm not sure he's like a proper adult person.
Yeah, I
Might
think
be.
if he's in contact with you, he might. I think that guy is like very much into physics. He likes the subject so much.
True, 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 true. Yeah, would love to have
He
some
does.
fun with
He
him.
does. Like, again, he does teaches the subject really well.
True. There is
Good,
also
good, just a
ultimate
good guy.
goal to bring Walter Lewin in. You know who is Walter Lewin?
Walter Lewin from base. Huh?
No, no. The Walter Lewin
No,
from
no, I know
MIT.
Walter Lewin, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good goals.
Big goals,
Good
yeah.
goals. I thought
No, no,
Walter
no.
Lewin, MCAR used to refer to his experiments a
Yes,
lot. Walter
yes,
Lewin
yes.
is
Yeah. It's
yeah,
hopefully I'll
hopefully one
grow
day we'll
big
have Walter
fast.
Lewin.
Yes. That would be like a
Let's see
great
Verma
episode.
first, then Walter Lewin.
Of course, of course. The ladders has to be climbed properly. Yeah. There is also plans to bring Shreya Ghoshal, but we'll see
Ah,
where
very good.
where it all leads.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Ranveer Alavadia to Akshay Mr. Gardening.
Wait, Shreya Ghoshal did Ranveer's podcast.
I don't know. That guy has every kind of people. That guy, he surprises with me, the guest, every single time he brings up.
True, true, true.
Like in the crossovers that happens on that show is like something
Oh
that
my
you
god,
might
yeah.
not have expected.
Correct, correct. Very true.
That day he had oh, shit, I forgot his name.
What does he do?
Lightweight baby.
Oh, Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie Coleman, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie Coleman on the show. Like shit, man. How
Yeah.
did this get end up here?
Ronnie Coleman recently did an India trip, no? I think he caught him somehow.
Yeah, he was in India, but I didn't expect him to be on the podcast with
True, true, true.
Dear West.
But to be fair, I was expecting 80% for him to have Jonas Brothers on the podcast because of Lollapalooza
yeah.
that happened.
You never know. If the Jonas Brothers thing happened recently, he might be entering the podcast right now as we talk.
Who knows? True.
by the time this particular podcast is posted, we might have the Jonas Brother podcast on his channel.
True, true, true. Very true. Let's see, let's see.
But yeah, that guy, I think he has good guest list on his things, but
Yeah,
sometimes the podcasts are good, sometimes aren't.
yeah. Sometimes they're just something. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. My thought of bringing Shreya Ghoshal is because I think she's like the ideal person as a
Think
human
of
being. Like she great at singing, does great singing, loves to sing, interested in singing, earns money through singing. She was like born to be a great singer. She has become a great singer. It's like all best, like someone born with a destiny completes their destiny, like a perfect life.
hmm,
That
something, a life which they wanted to live and they've lived that life
yes, that is like the goal.
without any
Being Shreya Ghoshal is the
anxiety.
goal. Yes.
Yeah, one day Shreya Ghoshal and so maybe Anup Jain as well before that.
Oh yeah, true. I can get audition also. Oh my god. Yes, I just yeah, okay, yeah. This I will reveal in next further future episodes. But yeah, I just thought of something crazy, crazy. Yeah.
Don't tell me Anup Jain is on the next
No.
podcast.
I wish he was on the next podcast, but no. Slowly we'll get there. Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one by one, step by step.
Yes, sir.
We started from step zero and we are step one right now.
Yeah.
So, it'll take time, but yeah, will happen someday.
Yes, sir. Yeah, well, thank you, Mr.
That's
Ramani.
good
Yes, sir.
talking to you.
Yes, you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.